Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. We're getting ready for the second half between the Eagles and the Screaming Eagles in this NCCAA Division II women's soccer match. Hello again, everybody. Ray Bureau and Dean Bureau, the cameraman. We are tied at 1. Toccoa Falls scored just a couple of minutes after the first half began. Number 11, Katie Vina, with that goal, and Ariana Elliott was able to tie it up with a long slap shot from the right side of the field a few minutes later on, and the two teams played scoreless soccer afterward, and we're ready for the second half, which is now underway. Well, I won't be able to write much down on my sheets, but at least I can now read them and let you know who these young ladies on the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles are. The goalkeeper is Katie Cratcheville, who before the game began today allowed 41 goals and saved 101 so far on the season. Trinity Sneed, 16 goals allowed in 5 games, 36 saves. Toccoa Falls sends it upfield. Haley Ridenauer with the steal. Ball sent up towards Kylie Chandler. Now right in front of us is Michaela Priatko. Well, let's hope the weather continues to hold off, at least for the duration of our soccer festivities here tonight. At least we're able to get you back at our normal camera view, much better, so you're able to watch the action here on the west side of Jacksonville. That is Katie Vina with the ball in the corner, giving way, and a shot attempt, or actually a pass attempt toward the inside from Kim Berry. Well defended by Trinity. Number 2 is Cora Gowan. She fires it up, gets under it, however, and puts it over the crossbar. And that will be a goal kick for Trinity Sneed. So I won't be able to keep track of everything like I'm normally able to do. However, we're glad you're able to join us, and we're able to bring you the second half here on TBC Eagles. The men's game is started at 7:30. That's the scheduled time. And again, we hope the weather holds off so we won't have any interruptions in that broadcast. It is homecoming. It is also senior night here at Trinity Baptist College. In the corner is Katie Vina, guarded by Piper Tremaine, and then this one is sent out of bounds. And that is going to be a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. The shot attempt by Bailey Bullard just a moment ago results in the goal kick. Kristen Pabone sends one towards midfield, but that pass is knocked back up front from Cora Gowans. Vina tried to dribble her way inside, but Mitchell and Ridenauer on the defense, and a throw-in for Michaela Priatko. Tremaine in the backfield, clears that one up. However, Toccoa will get possession right back. Casey Cagashaw sends it towards midfield. Her pass a little bit off the target of Elisha Farmer, but Farmer's able to regain possession right away. Towards the middle of the field, number 5 is Jessica Goff. She sends it back outside to Farmer. Farmer tries to find teammates inside the box, but it is cleared away. The leading goal scorer for Toccoa Falls is Kim Berry. She wears number 9, 7 goals coming into today's play. For Trinity Baptist, Ariana Elliott with now 3, counting the one she scored in the first half. Kristen Pabone, Olivia Carpenter, Karima Mitchell, and Kazaria Odoms have each scored for the TBC Eagles. Jessica Goff has 4 goals and an assist, and Anna Bechtel has a goal for Toccoa Falls. Those are season numbers coming into today's play. Jennifer Jeffrey, number 6, clears this one to the side, and Toccoa will have a throw-in. Well, temperatures have cooled down into the 70s. Sun's going to start setting before too long. About about 5 minutes into the second half, still tied at 1. Michaela Priatko sends it towards the corner. Vina now trying to get it inside the header attempt, and Trinity Sneed is able to snare it. And the shot taken by Kim Berry, looking for her 8th goal of the season. It looked to me like she got the ball past Sneed, and Sneed reached back behind her and grabbed the ball before it crossed that line. Kazaria Odom's now on the move, 1-on-3, and this one is knocked away and sent back upfield by Alasha Farmer. So an excellent job by Trinity Sneed on the other end of the field just a moment ago to keep that ball from going into the net. Out of bounds, a throw in for Toccoa Falls, and Michaela Priatko will do the honors. Absolutely beautiful crowd here. Of course, Trinity Baptist fans out for homecoming, but the Screaming Eagles from Toccoa brought down a very large fan base from North Georgia. Had a chance to say hello to one of the fans during halftime, a very nice lady cheering on the Screaming Eagles. And this one is over near the far side. Martinez wins the race to the ball. However, her pass is taken away by Berry. She's looking for Vina. Piper Tremaine coming on from behind. Vina fires off the shot, and it is missed wide to the left. She had an open opportunity. Trinity Sneed came out to try to cut down the angle. Piper Tremaine got back on defense and might have forced Vina to change her shot just enough to miss it wide to the left. So good defense by Tremaine. And Vina, a little frustrated that she did not get that one in between the uprights. So the score remains 1-1, and those portable light towers are now turned on, and it'll be a little while before they really do take effect, as it is starting to darken up just a little bit. It's clear overhead. There are some darker clouds in the surrounding areas, but it looks like we should hold off with the rain, hopefully at least until this one is finished. And, of course, we want to get the gentlemen's game in as well. Piper Tremaine with the possession, and this one goes out of bounds off Olivia Carpenter, and a very quick throw-in from Priatko. Priatko's able to win that battle for the ball with Carpenter. Toccoa backs it up onto the defensive side, looking for another chance to advance. There's a pass towards the left side. That's going to be taken away by Lena Springer. Ariana Elliott now at midfield finds Carpenter right in front of us. Vina sends it up towards Sneed. A little difficult to tell if that was a shot or a pass attempt. Kim Berry was in the vicinity. Priatko crosses midfield, ball taken away, and once again by Priatko. And we have a whistle as there's a Toccoa player down near midfield, and that'll stop the play. Cora Gowans is the young lady down, and she's getting attended to by her teammates. The trainer of Trinity Baptist College, Miss Lisan Cintron, trots out onto the field to take a look at Gowans. Cora Gowans has 2 assists coming into today's play, and she's up on her feet. That's a good sign. It didn't take very long, and she's going to walk slowly off with some help from Miss Cintron, and now she says she's all right. But by rule, though, since the trainer came out, she does have to come off the field momentarily. So Gowans will head off. And Toccoa Falls will have a free kick as play resumes in just a moment. Gowans didn't want to come off. She said she was all right, but it is a rule that if the trainer comes out onto the field, the player comes off. And I'm sure we'll see Cora Gowans back before too long. There's a whistle, and we are back underway. Odom's trying to beat Cratcheville to the ball. Cratcheville coming out of the goal like she did a few times in the first half as well. Here's Alasha Farmer sending it up the left side. And Toccoa works the ball back up front on the offensive side of the field before it's taken away by Karima Mitchell. Battle for the ball between Springer and Anna Bechtel, and Bechtel wins that battle. And then Kristen Pabon boots this one back towards midfield, and it goes out of bounds at the light tower. Throw in for Toccoa Falls. Still tied at 1. Toccoa has taken a couple of shots. Trinity not able to fire off a shot yet here in the second half, and this one a little bit out of the reach of Michaela Priatko. That will be a Trinity Baptist throw-in. Haley Ridenhour will get it back underway. 2 balls on the field, and now we are ready. So the throw-in from Piper Tremaine, not Ridenhour. Taken away by Priatko. And a loose ball that Toccoa is able to reach. Another loose ball grabbed by Emily Martinez, sent back towards midfield towards Lena Springer. Springer wins the battle for the ball, loses control momentarily, and this one is cleared back up to midfield. Toccoa on the move. Pass intended for Bechtel near the corner. She gets to the ball in time. Tries to get back inside. Has someone open. Bullard not able to get off the shot. Great defensive play by Piper Tremaine. Elliott now racing with Bechtel for the ball. Both reach the ball together, but Ariana Elliott comes away with possession. Martinez up the right side. Pass intercepted by Goff. Goff looking for Bullard, but Mitchell with the steal, and she is on the move. Her pass for Odoms, though, taken away, and Toccoa will have another opportunity. Over near the sideline, ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Toccoa throw-in. If I have it correct, we're about 13 minutes into the second half. We're tied at 1. Katie Vina scored the goal for Toccoa Falls very early on, and Ariana Elliott tied it up for Trinity Baptist. Both those goals in the first half. Ridenhour is able to beat Bailey Bullard to the ball. Trinity Baptist with possession. Mitchell finds Jennifer Jeffrey near the circle. And the ball taken away by Cora Gowans. Back on the field, she's all right. Sliding tackle and a steal from Haley Ridenhour. Karima Mitchell trying to get past Gowans. Ball comes off her foot a little too far, however, and Casey Cagashaw is able to clear it upfield to collide, and a whistle, and that will be called against Ridenhour, and a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Getting up very gingerly is Kim Berry. She is limping. A couple of teammates coming to make sure she's all right. She says she is going to try to shake this one off and get up into scoring position. A free kick coming for Casey Cagashaw. Still no signs of rain anywhere around the field. The clouds are darkened, except for directly overhead. Other than that, it's nice and clear at the moment. Cagashaw with the kick towards the goal. Coming on fast was Kim Berry, but Trinity Sneed beats her to the ball. Sneed is able to find Piper Tremaine right in front of the camera, and this one goes out of bounds, however, and a throw in for Toccoa. And this one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Vina, so Trinity will have the throw in. Mitchell sends it back to Pabon. Pabon finds Lena Springer over on the far side. Springer had it knocked away by Farmer, got possession back, but then her pass was intercepted, and Toccoa looking to advance further up the field. Here's Mitchell sending it up past Odoms. Odoms and Chandler racing for the ball. Odoms with possession, Takes the shot. It is good, and a goal for the Eagles. Kazaria Odom scores and puts the Eagles ahead 2-1. The assist coming from Lena Springer. And the Trinity Baptist Eagles have come from behind to tie it and then eventually take the lead. It is 2-1. Katie Cratcheville came out of the goal to try to cut down the angle. Odoms was able to dribble around the goalkeeper. A gentle tap into the center of the goal gives the Eagles the 2-1 lead. So Trinity Baptist now again playing with 11. No chance for a substitution and to give their players a rest. Coach Noom encouraging his teammates on the field to keep fighting hard. Now with the lead 2-1. About 17 minutes into the second half rather, and a 1-goal lead for Trinity Baptist. Carpenter tries to send it upfield. It hits off Gowans and is controlled by Priatko. She sends it backfield, and Kagashaw will look to send it back onto the offensive side. Odoms, though, forces her to go to the side, right to the middle of the field. Kylie Chandler sends it up across the stripe. Springer finds Mitchell. She sends it up towards Odoms. Again, racing with Cratcheville for the ball. This time the goalkeeper wins the race and is able to knock it back towards midfield. Over on the far side now and out of bounds. Last touched by Alasha Farmer, and Trinity Baptist will have the throw-in. From their own bench, the Lady Eagles will get the ball back into play. Emily Martinez does the honors, finds Mitchell back towards the midfield stripe. Mitchell back to Martinez on the far side. Pass intercepted by Gowans. Sent all the way across the field, coming our direction and out of bounds, and another throw-in for Trinity Baptist. For a moment, it looked like Odoms might have another chance to get around the goalkeeper, but Cratcheville made a terrific play. Throw in, intercepted by Toccoa Falls. Jeffrey right at midfield, steals a pass, sends it back to Pabone. Pabone finds Martinez on the right side, and her pass is knocked down. Toccoa now on the move, but again the ball gets away, and Trinity Baptist resumes possession. Elliott gets around Chandler, finds Odoms, who will be called for the offsides and will not get the shot. Odoms heard the whistle, slowed down. Correct call by the official. Odoms was about one step beyond the defense. The attackers must keep at least one defender between them and the goalkeeper. And a correct call again made by the official. All the way across the field, sent back up to the Toccoa offensive side. And Trinity Baptist is able to claim control of the ball. Ridenhour has Vina coming up from behind. Her pass taken away by Bullard. Vina takes the ball just outside the box, gets underneath it as she tries to fire off the shot, and it goes over the crossbar and out of bounds. Katie Vina had an opportunity, took advantage of it, but got under the ball a little bit too much, and a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. Pabone will take the kick for the Lady Eagles. Crowd's still coming in. There's a lot more soccer to come tonight. As we've been saying all along, let's hope the rain holds off. Toccoa player down, but she gets right back up. That is Casey Kagashaw. She just lost her footing. Again, the field is wet and slippery from the rain. Martinez grabs a loose ball. Ridenhour now finds Mitchell just outside the circle. Pabone with a good line drive, but this one knocked away. Good body control by Cora Gowans. Gowans finds Priatko on the right side. She sends it into Vina. Now a loose ball and a whistle, and we're going to have, looks like, a free kick for Toccoa Falls on a blocking foul called against Piper Tremaine. Corey Gowans will set up to take the kick. She's about 3 yards outside the penalty box, and 3 TBC defenders will set up a wall. Trinity Sneed in goal. Jeffrey, Ridenauer, and Mitchell right in front of the ball. Here is the kick. It is a shot attempt, it looked like. That curved a little bit, and Trinity Sneed is able to beat 2 more Toccoa attackers to the ball. Looked like a shot attempt for Gowans. Big boot by Sneed back past the midfield stripe. Ball controlled by Farmer. Farmer sends the ball to the outside. Anna Bechtel is able to keep this one in bounds. And Farmer will look for another opportunity to advance. Jessica Goff finds Gowans. And Gowans was looking for Bailey Bullard in front of the goal, but got under the ball a little too much and sends it out of bounds. Goal kick coming for Trinity Baptist. Pabon will set up to take the free kick. Ridenauer looking for Mitchell. Vina gets right on top of Mitchell, but Mitchell's able to make the play to the center of the field. Now Martinez on the far side looking for Springer. Misdirected it just a bit. Out of bounds and a very quick throw in by Toccoa. This one, however, goes out and back over to Trinity Baptist. TBC leads 1-0, or check that, 2-1, a 1-goal lead. Toccoa scored first. Trinity Baptist has scored the next 2. The last goal scored by Kazaria Odoms with the assist from Lena Springer. That one came just a few minutes ago. Each team scored in the first half. So you're up to date in case you missed any of the action earlier on. As Emily Martinez gets ready to throw in for Trinity Baptist. Lena Springer battles with Elisha Farmer, and this one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Springer. Toccoa defense sends a ball back to the keeper, Katie Cratcheville, and she hits Kylie Chandler. She's trying to advance it towards midfield. Chandler plays catch with Gowans, and Gowans sends it to Priatko at the stripe. She has one to her right, that's Bullard, but this ball is knocked up into the air from Piper Tremaine and stolen once again by Gowans. She gets through 2 Eagles, looking for Vina or Bullard, and Piper Tremaine gets in between the 2 attackers and clears it out of bounds. Another great defensive play by Piper Tremaine. We've seen defenders on both sides keep the ball away from the attackers and keep the attackers from getting off the shot. This one is out of bounds, last touched by Trinity, and looks like that's going to be a corner kick if I saw that signal correctly. It is a corner kick for Toccoa Falls. Looks like Jessica Goff will track the ball down, bring it over to the corner, and get it back into play. Kylie Chandler trotting up from midfield. All available attackers. Here comes Chandler from the midfield stripe. And this one out of the reach of most of the players on the field. Turning around and firing off the shot was Casey Cagashaw, and a save for Trinity Sneed. Cagashaw took a terrific shot, put a lot of mustard into it, but Sneed, the freshman, was able to knock that one down and keep it out of the net. Another terrific punt by the goalkeeper. That one hit off Priatko and caused Priatko to hunch over momentarily. She's able to catch her breath. Looks like she's just fine. Pabon looking for Springer, and a little too much out of the reach of Springer, and another throw in for TBC. Springer is a junior. As we said earlier, she's a member of the Eagles softball team. And there's a shot taken by Toccoa and another save for Trinity Sneed. That was Kim Berry trying to add on to her team high in goals. But another nice job by Sneed. Loose ball headed back towards the goalkeeper, and Cratchville keeps it on the ground. Ariana Elliott, 1-on-2, and Toccoa comes away with possession. We were talking about Lena Springer. She's a junior. This is her first soccer game for Trinity Baptist College. She's a fantastic athlete. She hasn't been on the roster, but she knows what she's doing out there on the soccer field. She is a terrific athlete, very fast as well. And we have a blocking foul called on Ariana Elliott. That'll give a free kick to Toccoa Falls. And the Screaming Eagles waste no time at all getting the ball back into play. Martinez trying to come up from behind. The shot taken is wide to the right as three players collide inside the box, and we'll have to wait and see if there's any kind of a call. And the Toccoa attacker gets up and is limping with help, trying to see who this young lady is on Toccoa. She's the one who took the shot. But there's going to be a stop in play, as I believe we have reached now the midway point of the second half. Still unable to tell who the injured Toccoa Falls player is. Hopefully we'll be able to get that information. We're going to pause right here, and we'll resume when the ladies take the field again here on TBC Eagles. The injured Toccoa Falls player was Cora Gowans, but the stop in play allowed her a chance to recoup, and she's already back out onto the field. Or at least she was. Yes, she is. She is at midfield. She's the one who got off that shot, and then she, Emily Martinez, and Trinity Sneed all collided right as Gowans got off the shot. Fortunately for her, she is all right. Fortunately for TBC, the shot missed wide to the right. So we're about ready to resume play with a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. 2-1 TBC leads. Just past the midway point of the second half. The go-ahead goal scored by Kazaria Odoms. That happened about 17 minutes into the second half. Here's a loose ball all the way across the field at midfield and flagged down by Elisha Farmer. And this one stays inbounds off the foot of Bechtel. She's able to keep it in her possession. Tried to send it inside. Now Ridenhour will clear it towards the sidelines. Looked like she thought about tapping it back to Sneed, but Kim Berry was right there just in case she would had a chance to get to the ball. So good recognition by Ridenhour and making sure she cleared it off to the sidelines. Now a battle for the ball over near the light tower, out of bounds. Last touch by Springer, and Toccoa will have the throw in. Well, we had an unusual start to this one. The game started about 7 minutes before 5 due to the rain. We started the broadcast on a different feed, so if you missed the first half, well, Sorry to say that we were unable to get either of the 2 goals scored in that first half, but we did join in the feed right before this one, and fortunately the weather has held off and allowed us to bring you the entire second half thus far, and it looks like we'll at least be able to finish this one without any further precipitation. Well, a free kick coming for Toccoa Falls on a foul called against Trinity Baptist. Long shot toward the goal, nearly curved off Trinity Sneed. That knuckled on her. Casey Kagashal again fired it from almost the midfield circle, hit it into the wind, and that one took off on Sneed at the last instant, but Sneed with the very quick reflexes was able to knock it down and pick it up off the ground for the save. A terrific shot by Kagashal. Let's not overlook that. And a great play by Trinity Sneed. A loose ball, but Odoms cannot beat the goalkeeper to it. And Cratcheville comes out of the box, kicks it back up to her offense. Jeffrey tried to send that one back upfield, but Toccoa keeps possession near the stripe. Ball gets away from Bullard. Here's Olivia Carpenter with possession. They both hit the ball at the same time, and then Vina is able to get control before Mitchell clears this one out of bounds. Excellent activity right in front of the camera. Both teams with players fighting hard for the ball and getting cheers from their fans in the stands. And as we're waiting for the throw-in, Toccoa will have a substitution. Bailey Bullard will trot off. And heading onto the field is Mabel Kirchmer. Head coach of the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles, Mr. Sheetsy Hugh. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. He's in his 4th season at the helm. He is from Emmanuel College. He is also the men's head coach as well. Former Toccoa men's soccer player Austin Reed, who graduated last year, is the assistant coach for both the ladies and the gentlemen's teams, as this one goes outside near the corner. Looks like it crossed the sidelines for the throw-in. Athletic director of Toccoa Falls College is Mr. Kevin Hall. Hope you're enjoying the ball game, Mr. Kevin Hall. Trinity Baptist leads 2-1. We're past the midway point. Outside towards Vina. Piper Tremaine coming up on the defense. The two are battling for the ball. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by Tremaine, so a corner kick coming up for Toccoa. Jessica Goff again will chase this one down, and a nice leaping hurdle over the chains. She must be a track star as well, because those hurdles look very good. Give her a 10. Jessica Goff, we've recognized her name from the soccer field. She's been here plenty of times before. Tries to get the ball inside towards Vina, but Trinity Sneed able to come out of the goal box and make the catch. She'll take her time and allow her teammates to get upfield before giving another good punt towards midfield, but it's taken away by Michaela Priatko. And a pass from Priatko deflects off Tremaine, and now we have a little extracurricular activity. And the two young ladies shake it off, and looks like cooler heads are going to prevail. We always like to see that sportsmanship, but a yellow card comes out of the official's pocket. And it looks like it's going to be called against Toccoa, if I saw that correctly. That was a dead ball foul, so I believe the throw-in will stand. That is the call, and if I got the call right, the yellow card against Katie Vina. And this one goes out of bounds off the foot of Priatko, so Trinity Baptist will have the throw-in. I know I said it before, but I want to thank you for your patience as we got things squared away and able to get set back up for a better camera shot for the second half. Odoms chasing for the ball, but it is Farmer who wins that race. Very speedy Alasha Farmer came from behind and beat Odoms to the ball. Odoms also a member of the volleyball team. The volleyball team is at Pensacola Christian College tonight playing a tri-match against the PCC Eagles and against Welch College. Odoms, though, knowing her soccer teammates are a little short-handed, stayed in Jacksonville and is doing a terrific job, and at this point has the potential game-winning goal. We may see Odoms on the softball field as well. I remember that home run she hit against Davis and Elkins back in the spring as the Eagles defeated an NCAA Division II team. Courtney Bird homered in the 6th inning of that game that turned out to be the game winner. And we have a foul called against Trinity Baptist and a free kick coming for Toccoa. Cora Gowans sets up for the free kick. Allows her attackers to get into position. All Trinity defenders available. Back at the penalty box line. A low line drive knocked away by Elliott. Carpenter and Kirschmer giving chase. Kirschmer with the hit against Carpenter. No call. Toccoa had possession, but Karima Mitchell now sends it upfield, and it is knocked down by Chandler. And Carpenter collides with Vina. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Trinity Baptist's ball. We want to congratulate Trinity Christian Academy varsity football on a huge overtime win last night against two-time defending state champions Rains. Conquerors won that game 17-14 on an overtime field goal and then an interception that ended Rains' chance to tie it up or take the lead. So the Conquerors, with the win, may have secured themselves a playoff spot coming up in 2 weeks. Coach Verlin Dormany in his 29th season as a head coach of the Conquerors. Here is a free kick towards the goal and booted away on the punch from Trinity Sneed on the save. Casey Cagashaw, another fabulous shot from long range, and Sneed did the only thing she could do, reach up, punch it up over the bar, kept it out of the net. That would have tied up the game. It is a corner kick for Toccoa, with Trinity Sneed, another terrific save on a beautiful shot from Casey Cagashaw. Here's a corner kick sent in, and Sneed is able to pick up the ball. Emily Martinez got her foot on the shot, knocked it down, kept it from crossing the line, and Sneed was able to grab it, and the Eagles hold on to their 2-1 lead. A whole lot of action in the last few seconds as this one goes out of bounds off Carpenter. Trinity Sneed and Emily Martinez playing terrific defense on those last two exchanges. Now a ball headed toward the corner. Reidenauer battling with Kirschmar. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Trinity's ball. Toccoa sends it inside. Now toward the sideline once again. Tremaine is able to clear the ball away from Vina. It's a throw in for Toccoa. Ball sent towards the inside of the box. And cleared to the outside again and out of bounds. And another corner kick coming from Toccoa Falls. Once again, Jessica Goff tracks the ball down, sets it up for the corner kick. Goff gets the sign. Low line drive. This one gets away from her intended target, but that's Chandler coming up from behind. She fired off the shot, missed wide to the left. Kylie Chandler set herself up into position just in case the ball got away. It did, and she was in perfect position. Got off a shot, hit it really hard, but missed wide to the left. This one goes out of bounds. That's going to be deflected, however, off Mitchell, and a throw in for Toccoa. Ball crosses the line. Priatko tried to keep it in bounds, but it's a Trinity Baptist throw-in. If my time is correct, I have about 13 minutes remaining. Of course, the officials in the fluorescent yellow jerseys, they're the ones keeping track of it. Trinity Baptist 2, Toccoa Falls 1. And a throw in for TBC. Mitchell over on the sidelines. Sends it upfield looking for Carpenter. Her header towards Odoms. Odoms taps it to Elliott. Elliott with the pass, but then again, the very speedy Elisha Farmer beats Odoms to the ball. She clears it out of bounds. It's Trinity's throw in. Now on the offensive side of the field. Piper Tremaine will trot it up into throw-in position. Eagles with a 1-goal lead. You think they could start to work down the clock, but that's the slimmest of margins. They definitely want to try to add some insurance. Mitchell sends this ball well across the field. Odoms and Farmer both racing for the ball, and that one is going to be called offsides. So a free kick for Farmer. And we're back underway very quickly. Trinity Baptist 3-2 on the season. 2 wins over Andrew College, 1 over Welch. Toccoa Falls 3-10-1 on the season. No wins, 1 loss in South Region play. This is the first and only regular season South Region game for Trinity Baptist. Toccoa fell 4-0 to Bob Jones University on October 8th. Bob Jones, the number 1 seed in the South Region, a 3-team field. So it looks like it will be these 2 teams meeting up again in the semifinal of the South Region tournament. That begins on November 7th. That will take place in Greenville at Bob Jones University. Collision, but no call either way, and this one goes out of bounds near the corner. Past the end line, and official says last touched by Odoms, so a goal kick coming for Katie Cratcheville. Trinity Baptist had a much bigger schedule, but many of the games were postponed or canceled. Some of those due to the hurricane that came through as the season got underway. Some of those were going to be rescheduled, but neither team had it where both teams had dates available at the same time. So it'll be a 6-game regular season for Trinity Baptist as this one goes out of bounds. A Toccoa Falls player down. That is Cora Gowans. She gets up momentarily, then hits the ground once again, and she might need a little bit of attention. Not the first time Gowans has gone down. There was a mid-period water break that allowed her to shake that one off, and looks like she's going to do it again and try to finish this one off. Throw in from Tremaine, looking for Mitchell. Priatko able to get it away from Mitchell. Now Mitchell with possession, tripped inside the box. That's going to be a penalty kick for Trinity Baptist College. That was just barely inside the line, but it was a tripping foul called against Kylie Chandler. Karima Mitchell will take the penalty kick. This could be a huge insurance goal for the TBC Eagles. Katie Cratcheville gets set. There's the whistle. Mitchell makes her approach, fires a shot. It's good. Karima Mitchell gives Trinity Baptist a huge insurance goal on the penalty kick, and Trinity leads this one 3-1. She's getting congratulations from her teammates. Mitchell lost possession of the ball, got it right back, and as she dribbled inside the box, tried to fire off the shot. A sliding foul called against Kylie Chandler, and Mitchell takes the penalty kick and converts to give Trinity Baptist a 3-1 lead. Latter portions of the second half. That is a huge insurance goal for Trinity Baptist. They have played spectacular defense. The goalkeeper, Trinity Sneed, has been fantastic, especially in this second half. Battle for the ball over near the Toccoa bench. And that one crosses the sidelines, and a throw in for Trinity. Toccoa is able to steal the throw in. Goff's pass is intercepted by Martinez, but Toccoa gets the ball right back. And that looked like Casgashaw taking the long-range shot once again, but missing wide to the left. Well, normally I do keep track of all the shots taken by each player, but the rain earlier destroyed my score sheets. At least I can read off the names and know exactly who has possession of the ball. Well, in case you missed it earlier, Katie Vina of Toccoa was the first player to score, and then Trinity Baptist came back with the next three. Ariana Elliott, Kazaria Odoms, and just a moment ago you saw Karima Mitchell convert the penalty kick. That's been all the scoring as Trinity leads 3-1. Loose ball grabbed by Goff. She's trying to get around Martinez, takes the shot and misfires, and she is down inside the box. Martinez made the slide, cleared the ball, and then the two collided, and Jessica Goff is still down, and now the official is calling for the trainer, Lisan Cintron. So the clock will stop while Miss Cintron attends to Jessica Goff. We're going to pause right here, and we will resume once play resumes here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. I'm getting word that there are between 2 and 4 minutes remaining as this corner kick is cleared away by Kristen Pabone. Jessica Goff got up, walked off the field on her own power. Very good sign. Trinity Baptist leads 3-1 in the final few minutes of tonight's ball game. Cleared upfield by Mitchell, crosses the line and then the sidelines, out of bounds, and Priatko will throw it in. That is Casey Cagashaw, number 14. We've seen the leg that she has. She's fired off some long-range shots, and only Trinity Sneed has kept the ball out of the net. Pabone with the header. Olivia Carpenter just behind the midfield circle. Finds Ariana Elliott. Elliott looking for Odoms, but the goalkeeper will come out, keep it on the ground, beat Odoms to the ball. Cagashaw across midfield. Elliott coming up from behind. Gowans with a long pass towards Bechtel. She gets around the goalkeeper. Pabone in the goal, knocks down the shot. A second chance, blocked by Sneed. A third opportunity, and Kristen Pabone with 2 unofficial saves and 1 official for Trinity Sneed. What a defensive stand by Pabone. Sneed came out of the goal. Pabone got in there, blocked one with her foot. Sneed was able to knock down a rebound shot. Then Pabone knocked down a third attempt. This one sent inside Sneed and a Toccoa defender collide, and the ball goes out of bounds, and we're going to have another stop in play. And a player still down, being surrounded by teammates, and coaches from both sides are now heading on to the field. Both players hustling hard for the ball, collided. Can't see which Toccoa player that is down on the field. But it looks like we're going to have a delay. And we're going to see Trinity Baptist is trotting off, and we're wondering if that is the end of the game as well. And I'm getting word that that is the final. Unfortunate ending for this young lady down. I still cannot see who that is. Well, the final score, Trinity Baptist 3, Toccoa Falls College 1. Goals scored by Katie Vina of Toccoa and Ariana Elliott, Kazaria Odoms, and Karima Mitchell for Trinity Baptist College. So the women's soccer team wins homecoming Saturday. The gentlemen are scheduled to begin at 7:30 in about 45 minutes. We're going to stop this feed now, start up a new one when the gentlemen are ready for the kickoff. In case you're unable to join us, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.